Hi everyone, welcome back to Wilde Reads. My name is Dave. I've been book shopping again. This is a book haul. Roll the titles. Hi everyone, welcome back. As I said in the introduction, this is a book haul. I've been book shopping again. I've got a few new books and a lot of second-hand books to get through. I do seem to be hauling a lot of videos on these haul videos, which is the whole point of doing a book haul video, just to show you what books I have hauled. But I do seem to be accumulating a lot, and my TBR pile is growing enormously as well, which I've been told by Russell at over at Ink and Paper blog that this is just a natural occurrence of being a booktuber. So there's not a booktuber out there, I believe, with a manageable TBR pile. So what have I bought? I got these from Harbour Books down in Whitstable, and this is a threesome, really, a threesome. This is a threesome of Graham Greene. So I've got Our Man in Havana. I'm not going to read the blurbs of everything. I'm just going to show you because these books are dead famous. Graham Greene, Our Man in Havana. Graham Greene, Brighton Rock, and Graham Greene, Travels with My Aunt. So I might read these back to back. I might have a Greene month, a Graham Greene month in the future, because I've got a couple of other Graham Greenes on the bookshelves downstairs. But onto the second-hand books, I have got this. This is Inventing Elliot by Graham Gardner. This is published by, it looks like there's a, I don't know this publisher. This is published by someone with a dolphin logo. Let's find out who that is. It's Dolphin Paperbacks. It says, Elliot has been a victim, the target of brutal violence in school. Now at his new school, he's determined to reinvent himself. He will stand out just enough to fit in. But soon Elliot is singled out by the Guardians, a manipulative group of boys who run the school with their own set of rules. Step out of line and their retribution will be swift and severe. The Guardians don't want to hurt Elliot, they want him to become one of them. Elliot is offered power. Power he has never known, but at what cost? New school, new life, or a future too similar to the past? Only Elliot can make a choice. That seems really good. So the next book I have is, I've broken my own rule here because I generally don't like movie covers on books. And so what did I buy? I bought a movie cover on a book, and this is Starter for 10 by David Nichols. Now I read earlier in the year, in our little reading retreat that we went to down by the Kent coast, I read Us. And I've still got one day. I haven't got round to reading one day, but I'll read one day, one day. So this is Starter for 10. As I said, it's a movie cover. It's a movie cover. It's a movie cover on the cover. So this is a question. What does a woman really look for in a man? Answer. Advanced general knowledge, of course. 1985, first-year student and Kate Bush fan, Brian falls for a beautiful university challenge queen, Alice, in a brilliant comedy of love, class, growing up, and all the important differences between knowledge and wisdom. Now, I really enjoyed Us when I read it by David Nichols, and I understand he's a bit Marmite for a lot of people. I really enjoyed his style of writing, so I am very much... just about to say it. I caught myself. What else can I say? I'm looking forward to reading it. It sounds really good. The next one is, it's a second-hand book, but it only came out this year. And it's a hardback, and better than that, it's a Faber hardback. And this is Her Only Fear by Peter Swanson. This is a thriller. And the blurb, let me read you the blurb. So the blurb is, who killed Audrey Marshall? Following a brutal attack by her ex-boyfriend, Kate Priddy makes an uncharacteristically bold decision when her cousin, Corbin, suggests a temporary apartment swap, and she moves from London to Boston. But soon after her arrival, Kate makes a shocking discovery. Corbin's next-door neighbour, a young married woman named Audrey Marshall, has been murdered. When the police began asking questions about Corbin's relationship with Audrey, and his neighbours come forward with their own suspicions, a shaken Kate has few answers and many questions of her own. Jet-lagged and emotionally unstable, her imagination playing out on her every fear. Kate can barely trust herself, so how can she trust any of the strangers whose world she has only just entered? I love Faber thrillers, and this one is no different, so quite excited about that one. I've just finished a really good thriller, which I'll tell you about. I might tell you about it later on in this video. If I don't, you'll have to wait for my September even, wrap up. I'm making a lot of mistakes today. It's because I'm a bit tired. I've had a long day at work, and I'm looking after a work experience girl in the office, which is quite tiring. Right, the next one, what shall we do this one next, or shall I do that one next? We'll do this one next. This is Lady Almina and the Real Downton Abbey, The Lost Legacy of Highclere Castle by the Countess of Carnarvon. Now, the Downton Abbey fans among you will recognise this little building here. So this is Highclere Castle, where they filmed, well, certainly the exterior that they filmed for the series, the TV series Downton Abbey, which was massively brilliant over here and massively huge over in the US. And this is written by the Countess of Carnarvon, who lives at Highclere Castle. And this is her telling. This is so Lady Fiona Carnarvon became the boss of Highclere Castle, the setting of the hit series Downton Abbey. Now, I'm a bit of a Downton Abbey obsessive. I have another book here that I have bought this month, and it does tie in with this book. So also in my Downton Abbey collection, I bought this, which is The World of Downton Abbey, The Secrets and History Unlocked. And this, if you can see that without the glare, so it's got all the cast at the top, and this is just oh, it's just fabulous. So it's got some brilliant stills from the TV series. I do apologise if you're not a Downton Abbey fan, and that will fit in nicely with another book that I've got on Downton Abbey that I've had for some time, which is like a companion volume, and I shall reach behind me to pull it out. So this is Downton Abbey, A Celebration, by Jessica Fellows, forward by Julian. This is the official companion to the complete 6 seasons of Downton Abbey. I didn't buy this one this month. I'm just showing you so I can tie it in with that book that I bought. So and this has got brilliant photography, and you know, it's just a bit of a Downton fest. But I make no apologies for that whatsoever, because all things Downton I absolutely love. So on with the next book. The next book is The Last Night at Traymore Beach. Traymore or Tremor? I'm going to say Traymore. This is published by Simon & Schuster. It's by Michael Santiago. When Peter Harper, a gifted musician whose career and personal life are in trouble, comes to Northwest Ireland and rents a remote cottage on windswept Traymore Beach, he thinks he has found a refuge, a tranquil place in a time of crisis. His only neighbours are a retired American couple, Leo and Marie Cogan, who seem to sense his difficulties and take him under their wing. But there's something strange about the pair that he can't figure out. One night during one of the dramatic storms that pummel the coast, Peter is struck by lightning. Though he survives, he begins to experience a series of terrifying, lucid and bloody nightmares that frame him. The Cogans and his visiting children in mortal danger. The Harper family legend of second sight suddenly takes on a sinister twist. What if his horrifying visions come true? Could tonight be his last? So that looks really good. So I'm quite excited about that one. The next one is, this is non-fiction, and this is called Dear Lupin, Letters to a Wayward Son. And this is by Roger Mortimer and Charlie Mortimer. And on the back it's got, Dear Charles, I suppose that writing a serious letter to you is about as effective as trying to kick a 30-ton block of concrete in bedroom slippers. but I'm a glutton for punishment as far as you are concerned. So this is a series of letters written by a father to his wayward son, and his son's been getting into all sorts of trouble. Now, this being a non-fiction book, I might save this because I'm doing it in November. An idea that I was watching Lauren from Lauren and the Books, and she mentioned that she's doing non-fiction November. So I thought, what a great idea. I've got loads of memoir and loads of little snippets of non-fiction books hanging around up here and downstairs and on the other bookshelves around the house. So I'm gonna hold a load together, and I'm gonna do non-fiction November. And this book is definitely going on my non-fiction pile to read in November. But I'll do, before I do, and anyone else is welcome to do non-fiction November as well. It just seems like a good idea. So the next book is by Adrian White, and this is published by Penguin, and it's called An Accident Waiting to Happen, You're Never Too Old to Grow Up. And this is about Gregory, a young man with no plans to become a father anytime soon, but then he falls for Caitlin, and with Caitlin comes her son Thomas. As someone with a history of messy relationships and even messier breakups, Gregory is pleasantly surprised to find that he's actually not bad at playing the family man. This is The Good Liar by Nicholas Searle, published by Penguin. This is a life told, excuse me while I just reach behind and scratch my head. This is a life told from back to front. This is a man who has lied all his life. Roy is a con man living in a leafy English suburb, about to pull off the final coup of his career. He is going to meet and woo a beautiful woman. He will swiftly move in with her, and together they will live the seemingly calm life of a retired couple. Evenings in front of the television, a little holiday in Berlin, then he will slip away with all her life savings. But who is the man behind the con? And what has he had to survive this life of lies? And why is this beautiful woman so willing to be his next victim? So I don't care, I'm going to say it again. I am looking forward to reading The Good Liar by Nicholas Searle. And that is it. That is it. That is all I've got for you. I don't know if this is going to be a part one of a whole, or even if there will be a part two, because I've got a couple of busy weekends coming up. So I don't think we're going to get, I think we're planning another Whitstable trip later in the month. And there is an enormous amount of new books that I want to buy. I've created this little wish list online, and there is an enormous amount of books that I want to buy. It's just getting around to doing it. So I don't think I'm certainly not going to hold as many books as I did last month, because I hauled about 40 books last month and only ended up reading 6. Which was quite disappointing. But I'm having a better reading month. This month's got off to a better start than last month. Have I got anything else to tell you? Let me have a quick think. I don't think I have. Again, thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to the brilliant response I've had to the last couple of videos. So the last video I put up was the last video was a tag video with myself and Vicky. We did the partner's best friends tag. Had some brilliant responses to that, so thank you very much. And the one before that was my discussion video, audiobooks, Kindle, physical, and I've had some absolutely brilliant responses to that, so thank you. I do apologise, by the way, if I'm a little bit late in replying to the comments, but I like to have a few build up first before I reply to them. I feel like I haven't taken much of a breath during this video. That is the lot. That's all I've got for you. I'll be back on Sunday with, I don't know, I haven't got a clue what the video is going to be about on Sunday. I haven't got a clue, but no doubt I will see you then. So whatever you're doing, have a great week, enjoy your books, look after yourselves, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.